I do have to say, like the Beyonce Bowl that we saw on Christmas Day when she performed a few songs from the album at halftime show over in Houston. I mean, we are in for a treat because that blew everyone away. It was the dancing, the way that she presented the songs, the mashups. It was beyond perfect.
Yeah, you kind of forgot that Houston lost the game.
Right.
From the very beginning, actually. But fans like us are fueling with excitement for what they're planning to wear. So we found a few people online who are already kind of giving us some inspiration, even if we're not going to the concert.
Right.
We can have a bowl at home. But take a look at some of these outfits. So right here, this is like actually one of my favorite influencers. Love her, love her.
Oh my gosh.
But look at all the looks. I love the black one. That right here is
that
my favorite.
one's very cute. But I'm loving the bandana. It's very like, some are casual, some are a little up. The long dress is fun too. But I don't know, but like in concert sometimes like you just like
but that's the thing. That's why I like it, because it's perfect for concert wear. I went to Renaissance in Chicago. It is hot. Yeah. It is really, really hot. And mind you, like the concert was in the evening, but then you have all these people who are sitting next to you and whatnot. So I'm telling you, it gets a little sticky in there. Yeah. So this was another influencer we found. I love this outfit. I kind of like that flowy top that she had on too. That
and
was
like
really
the tighter bottoms. But you know what's I'm consistently seeing we see in cowboy boots and a cowboy hat.
And a hat.
Yeah, wow.
Well, hopefully that's the only other thing. But how am I going to see over everybody's head in the concert? I had a hat when I was at my concert. But I was all the way in the back.
So
I mean, in the back. Nobody was behind me, actually.
That's a good point.
But
I'm really short, and sometimes I'm like, I can't see.
Yeah, but you can just snap to the song. You can see her. At least you hear her.
That's true. That's true. But very exciting. I don't have tickets, that's for sure. But I hope that she adds a few more tour dates.
You think so?
I hope.
I was a little sad to hear that she wasn't coming to Detroit. Actually, I was a little offended. I was like, Beyonce, excuse me?
Exactly. I thought we were close.
You know where we are? Wrong cities.
Yeah.
Okay? So if she does add one, hopefully it's here.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, actually, speaking of Detroit, I was going to say from the Queen to the court, but now you brought up Detroit. We got to bring up the Pistons, because there's a lot of talk coming out of Game 4 of the playoff series as things got quite heated between the Pistons and the New York Knicks yesterday.
Yeah, this all came down in the final seconds of the game. Everyone, let's do a little recap. Take a look.
Yeah, so this is the final seconds of the game. The Pistons had one more chance to get a shot off the steal. The game as they steal the game back as they trailed for majority of it. The Knicks forward Josh Hart made contact with the Pistons veteran Tim Hardaway Jr. as he let a shot off from the corner. We're seeing a little bit of a slow-mo right there. But with no whistles and a missed attempt, the clock hit 0 and the Knicks picked up the victory. Obviously, you can see that things got heated because there was a controversial no call.
Yeah, that's right. So a foul call would have given Hardaway 3 free throw attempts with 0.3 seconds left. However, Hart not only admitted after the game he made contact with Hardaway, but NBA officials even publicly acknowledged that there was a missed foul call in the closing seconds of the game that would have totally changed the outcome.
Yes.
So this is
we can't say if they were going to actually make the 3, but
I think they would have.
I mean, the chances are pretty high. But yeah, obviously, team fans divided and frustrated by this outcome. I know I was. I know one bad call doesn't make a game, but this is a huge call.
Ma'am, I beg to differ. That bad call would have been like, that's it.
Yeah, but Justin is our basketball boy.
Justin, yes, part-time meteorologist, part-time coach, referee on the court. What do you have to say about this?
You know, I have a lot I could say, but I'm limited with time. So what I'm going to do, bottom line here is Pistons got robbed, because in reality now, instead of a 2-2 series going back to New York, it's now 3-1 Knicks. The Pistons have to win 3 straight to keep their year alive and reach the next round, and they got to do that potentially twice in New York. Of course, if they lose Game 5, series is done. But this has been a great series so far. Very close games, back and forth. Either team could be up 3-1. Unfortunately for us, it's not the Pistons. And you can't put yourself in the position they did. They were up 11 late in the game. Knicks came back, took the lead. To have it come down to that, you don't want the refs to have to decide the game on a call, so that's the other side of the coin. But my hot take is just because I'm fired up. I think this is just one that was plainly stolen from them. Jalen Brunson, the star guard for the Knicks, 3 times in the series has baited guys into a foul on a 3-point attempt on less contact than the end of the game there. All 3 were called. He made all 9 of the free throws that he was gifted as a result of that throughout the series. Hardaway should have had 3 shots. Point blank period. That should have been it. Pistons should have had an opportunity to win the game.
Point blank Period.
Yes.
Yep.
Exclamation point, add that too, okay?
It's always Detroit versus everybody. Every
We'll get them
time.
tomorrow night.
Yep.
Bring it back.
We'll get them. We'll get
Come
them.
on.
That's right. That's
We
right.
will.
We love a comeback. Well, thank you, Justin.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, from comeback to catch.